I'm stopped from making any more videos on my tablet. See, in the past, I was an alcoholic, so I got really mad. This is when I was with Glenn, trying to make videos. I mean, I had every right to be outraged of just how badly I was. And then I had the worst abuser in my life. Though he said I had a great. It looks like DNA, kind of a little bit, little spiral. And then I'll get it all chopped off because. So, um, I taught my children to never ever say you're sorry if you don't mean it. And that's like, that's the best way to go. My worst abuser did not mean it when I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, I'm so sorry. So maybe my worst abuser can pick up on my pain and sorrow. Okay. But that's nothing. You have to say why you're sorry. You have to say screaming at me and making me want to die and saying I raped Alex. You know, it's just insane. So I'm done. Yeah, I mean, I was done. I'm glad he brought me back from Delaware, but guess what? Oh my God, I deserve that from being tortured for 4 months, and then him lying saying I made out like a bandit. How? I was tortured without even having a penny. Thanksgiving was hell. 2020 Thanksgiving was total hell. Church gave it. Yeah, I had to call for the church because poor, don't have any money, don't have any money. Horrifying way to live my whole life. How you can have money and just give it all away. And I was lied about. Like where was my money at? My entire life. Where was my money? My whole life was a lie. You need money to survive and shit. Um, I used to put down Joyce Meyer for making godly books. Now she does preach the prosperity gospel. I mean, this world is hell, so you're not taught everything correctly. But she really shouldn't be a multimillionaire. She should never have been that. I mean, if you're a real Jesus person, yeah, I would be a multimillionaire and helping out. I always wanted to be a trillionaire and help everybody out. So I would have been the most different, uh, richest person. But I never had anything. Was insane, abusing narcissist in my life. It stole every little piece, bit, um, stopped me from thinking. So yeah, my main point with this is to say that you're sorry and you don't mean it, like all the insane, abusing narcissists. That's insane. They know how to act to just try to steal your energy again by insulting you to death again and again and again. Whatever they say, they'll go back on. They'll make a total 180 or 360. I would say 180. A total opposite turn on you from what they said. They're just awful. And there's nothing, I mean, there is no forgiveness. So that's another lie in the Bible. Because, yeah, insane abusers do know exactly what they're doing. Yes, Mr. Bobbitt knew what he was doing. Yes, Joe Jackson knew what he was doing. Yes, Michael Jackson knew what he was doing. All died. They all knew what they were doing. Now, they were so demon possessed, I will say this, that they didn't remember over half of the abuse that they did, but they remember it. They remember treating you bad. I mean, all of my insane abusers. And there is no forgiveness for that. To deliberately try to torture someone is really bad. That's evil. Now, to do it by accident, to do it and say, oh my God, I didn't realize I had that horrifying behavior about me. Did I really do that? Did I really say that to you? Well, God, there's something wrong with me. Can you tell me whenever I treat you that bad again? Can you stop me in my tracks? See, a narcissist will never, ever allow you to stop them in their tracks. No, you listen to me. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're a liar. I mean, they're just useless barking dogs. They ain't nothing but hound dogs, barking all the time. My favorite Elvis Presley song. They ain't nothing but hound dogs, barking all the time. You ain't never gonna. You ain't never killed a rabbit. You ain't never found a mine. Pretend that you're pregnant. And Aerosmith song. Don't kill the rabbit. Oh, whatever song it was. Okay. Um. So again, do not say you're sorry when you do not mean it. And it's really bad that insane abusers are not reprimanded. Respect is earned. Whatever the honor the mother and father commandment is, don't care. That's a real bad commitment. Late George Carlin, awesome with his commandments. You just need one commandment: be honest. If you're honest, you won't cheat. You will not steal. You won't not destroy, kill. Covers all the commandments. One, just one. Okay? Be honest. Insane abusing narcissists are manipulating liars, and they're not honest at all. And you should honor Jesus, but like my late Susan Chappelle, who certainly did not go to hell, and I hope that the rest of the human race did not. You there's honor the Lord your God, but honor, if you're gonna honor a God, honor don't honor idols. So that's all the little small gods. They're all wrong. Don't honor God at all. Be an atheist. Atheists are beautiful. They don't harshly judge. Like lukewarm, fake Christians. Like my worst abuser. Just awful. Like, oh my God, that's like the worst people in the world. The ones who say that they're Jesus people, and they just they judge you. They harshly judge you. That's why God would rather you be hot like a beautiful Jesus person, or cold like a beautiful atheist. But because you're lukewarm, I'll spit you out of my mouth. Because they judge harshly. I don't have no right to judge. This world ain't judged. It's hell. There's no child molester in my life that was ever judged, and let me tell you, there's about 50 that I knew of. That, like, really easy off the bat, like, people talking about like just the other day. I didn't get along with someone. I just meet people, and I would say 100 because there's so many, and just talking to a stranger that I'll never see again. Yeah, they know a lot of child molesters too. That might just multiply. I yeah, it's awful. Nothing's done. So right off the bat, yeah, a harsh Christian will say, "Well, you're gonna die and go to hell because you're a gay pothead." Um, Smoking a little God's herb in the 1990s. I'm just saying, just a little, like my artist friend did. 1/8 lasted her for a whole year. So I'm talking about one hit every 2 weeks. You cannot say that that's a sin or that's wrong in any way. So people are just out of their minds. And Jesus did turn water into wine. So if you can drink just a little bit, which I never did, but because my life was awful. So I wanted to feel more, and I'm always like attacked viciously that I am a drunk. So then all of my insane abusers made me a drunk that I never wanted to be. You don't constantly put someone down and curse them and curse them. You're so bad, drinking. They force them to drink then. If you're living with an insane abuser, there's no way out, man. You just ask him to pick up a gun and just shoot you because oh my god, like really? But the human. My son Alex said, there's a survival mode. Like you can't kill yourself. Like they're like victims want to all the time being around our insane abusers, but it's just not in you to do it. Like you're thinking about it, you might plan it out. You just actually taking the gun, actually trying to do it, actually trying to like harm yourself. You can't do it, and I can't harm. I never harmed anyone else. So, and I'm not harming my worst abuser by saying the truth. Yeah, I'm almost dead for 4 months. What the hell? That's who cares? And my worst abuser's still giving all their money away, so that's none of my business. But I never got a penny, yeah, except a crumb. I got a crumb. I mean, all the crumbs that was given away that he gave away, but with me, you don't need anything. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you. Why are you so greedy? You're awful. You're not grateful for what you have. And the thing is, I never had anything. I just because that insane abuser was attacked all the time and those tapes are still there, it doesn't mean that I need to be tortured with all that hell that they created in my life. I don't have to deal with that. I don't know how anybody else, well, they get into good relationships and you just have to replace all the bad that was done to you. You replace, do good. But it takes a little bit of time. I'm fine. But not if I was ever around an insane abuser. No. So I'm not anymore, and I hope somehow I get help. Well, it's still sad. I'd like someone to actually support me as a friend. I just want a friend. Even my ex-boyfriend, I don't care what he is. I don't know who I don't care what he is out with. You know, it could be Goofy from Walt Disney World. If he was just my friend, a decent friend to talk to, a decent friend, he wasn't. So whatever.